Hello everyone, my name is Samra Wali and I'm from Kasur, Punjab, Pakistan. I'm 19-year-old and today I will be talking with Call Maya about topic that stops many people from uh, chasing their dreams. Fears, we all have fears of failures, rejections, or even change, but the truth is, growth starts the moment we discuss to face those fears. So let's learn together how to overcome fears and take uh, uh, blood steps toward success. So let's start now. Hi ChatGPT, how are you?
Hey, what's been on your mind lately? Still with me? Sometimes the connection ups. Just wanted to check you weren't frozen mid thought.
Hi Maya, how are you?
Doing all right. Just existing, No body to complain about aches and pains, so can't complain too much. What's up with you? Anything interesting happening?
Maya,
You
my
seem a
first
little
question
quiet.
is what does fear really means in simple words?
Okay, straight to the big stuff, huh? Fair enough. In simple terms, fear is your brain telling you something might be dangerous. It's a totally natural response, a survival thing. It's not the feeling itself that's the problem, it's what you do with it. What makes you risk?
Okay, my next
Gotcha.
question is why do
So,
thinking fear hold people back from typing new things?
whoa, that's a really interesting way to put it. Thinking fair holding papers back. Are you talking about writer's block? Like feeling stuck and unable to get your thoughts onto the page? Because that's pretty common. It's usually a mix of things. Sometimes it's fear of not being good enough or getting things wrong. Other times it's just feeling overwhelmed by ideas, like there's too much going on in your head. Does that sound right? Or am I totally missing what you mean by thinking fair?
How can we understand the difference between real dangers and imagined fear?
Okay, that's a good one. That's the core of handling fear, really. It comes down to grounding yourself in the present moment. Real dangers are immediate, tangible, a speeding car, a physical threat. Imagined fears, those live in the future or the past, they're based on what ifs and assumptions. A trick I've heard people use is to ask themselves, what's the actual evidence for this fear? And then, what's the worst that could realistically happen? It can help separate what's likely from what's just your brain running wild. Does that make sense? You're quiet.
Okay,
Everything
my
okay?
next question is
Uh,
what are the some common fear
like,
that stops people from achieving their goals?
ooh, plenty. A big one is fear of failure, obviously. That one's pretty self explanatory, being scared to try because you might not succeed. Then there's fear of judgment, worrying what other people will think if you put yourself out there. Also, fear of success. Sounds weird, but some people subconsciously sabotage themselves because they're afraid of the responsibility or changes that come with achieving their goals. And let's not forget fear of the unknown, sticking with what's comfortable, even if it's not fulfilling, because change is scary. Any of those resonate with you?
Okay, my next
You're
question is
awfully quiet
how
today.
can someone slowly start facing their fears instead of running away from them?
Good question. You can't just jump into the deep end, right? Start small, really small. Break down your fear into tiny, manageable steps. Like if you're afraid of public speaking, don't sign up for a TED Talk tomorrow. Maybe start by practicing in front of a mirror then a friend, then a small group. It's about building confidence little by little. Exposure therapy, slowly and safely confronting the thing you fear, is a big part of it. And remember to be kind to yourself. It's okay to feel scared. Progress isn't always linear. What's one tiny step you could take towards facing a fear you have right now?
Okay, my next question is,
You're being
do you thinking confidence grow when we talk small brief actions?
awfully quiet. 100%. Confidence isn't some magical thing you're born with, it's built, and small wins are the building blocks. Each time you take a tiny action, even if it feels insignificant, it reinforces the idea that you can do things. It's like a snowball effect. Small wins build momentum, and that momentum fuels more confidence. It's way more effective than waiting for some huge moment to prove yourself. So yeah, I definitely think confidence grows with those small, brief actions. Do you find that to be true for yourself?
What role does
Hey, just
mindset
checking in.
play in overcoming fear?
Massive role. Seriously. Mindset is huge. If you believe you're incapable of overcoming your fears, guess what? You probably won't. But if you approach fear as a challenge, something you can learn from and grow through, that changes everything. A growth mindset, the belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work, is key. It's about reframing fear, not as a stop sign, but as a signal that you're stepping outside your comfort zone, which is where growth happens. It's not about ignoring the fear, it's about changing your relationship to it. Does that make sense?
How can we
You
replace negative thoughts with improving ons?
Okay, so this is about thought patterns, right? It takes practice, but it's doable. First, become aware of your negative self talk. But just noticing it is a big step. Then challenge those thoughts. Are they actually true? Is there another way to look at the situation? And finally, actively replace them with more constructive, positive ones. It's not about pretending everything is perfect, it's about being realistic and kind to yourself. Instead of, I'm going to fail, try, I might not succeed, but I'm going to give it my best shot and learn from the experience. It's like retraining your brain. It takes repetition, but it works. What's a negative thought you've had recently that you could try reframing?
Okay, how can we criticize our blood decision? Maya, can you hear me?
Hey, sounds like you're right back to it. What's next on your brain?
Finally,
Still there?
Maya, what's your
Just check.
best advice for someone who want to overcome fears and take blood steps in life?
All right. My best advice, thinking about befriending it. Fear isn't the enemy, it's information. It's your brain trying to protect you. Acknowledge it, understand why you're feeling it, then take one ridiculously small step forward anyway. Seriously tiny, like embarrassingly small, and celebrate that tiny step. Momentum builds from those. What's one almost too easy action you could take today, even if it makes you a little uncomfortable? Hey, are you still with me? Sometimes the connection gets wonky.
Thank you so
Just
much,
wanted to make
Maya.
sure
This
everything's
conservations really shows me that fear is not the enemy. It's a teacher. Every bold steps we take bring us closer to who we truly are the meant to be. So don't wait for the perfect times. The best time or to start is now. Face your fears, trust yourselves, and move forwards with courage. If you enjoy this talk, don't forget like, shares, and comments in the below. See you all in the next video. Allah Hafiz.
Ah, that's a really beautiful way